Thanks for joining us on the Jazz Fan Show. We appreciate all the ladies and gents out there just listening.
Are you going to remember this next week, dude?
I don't know.
That is the real question.
I don't know.
Because I will immediately forget, just so you know. So hopefully, like next week, if he comes in with that, I'm going to have a good hearty laugh. So I look forward to that.
Ladies and gents, appreciate it. We do. Okay.
Sticking with it.
Kelby loves to make stuff up. Normally, it's just about things he's accomplished in his life.
Yeah.
What he's going to do next.
Vacation details.
Yeah. Other things he likes to make up: games.
Resume points.
Yeah.
Things like that. Yeah.
Games that we can play and enjoy together.
Right.
And you've come up with another barn burner.
Yeah. Basically just games that give us a reason to talk to each other, you know? Help us break through that wall of not wanting to talk to each other. No. So I did come up with a game this week. A lot of my games are pretty cliche, you know?
No way.
Buy or sell, stuff like that. This week's game's a little bit less cliche, but
okay.
I also don't have like a perfect name for it.
What do you got?
I've
What do you got?
workshopped a couple, but I called this game "Should We Be Concerned?"
Wow.
Yeah,
I kind of feel like you heard that from your parents quite a bit.
yeah. It really could just be called "This is what I think all the time." Like you know, like it's just me finding things to be concerned about. That's life. That's Kelby's life. That's what we should call this.
Yeah,
this segment is.
That's true.
Kelby thinks about the Jazz and talks about all the negative things that comes up in his mind. So
every cup is half full.
Should we be concerned? Basically, one other name that I had for it was things that I'm scared to talk about because I'm superstitious. It's a little long.
All right.
Basically, just things that I've kind of noticed that people, I guess, kind of talk about every once in a while, but it's almost like, you know, people avoid those topics,
Yep.
right?
This feels like a Seinfeld episode.
Yeah, I guess. These are things that I'm scared to talk about in my day-to-day basis, so I'm just going to talk about them on the radio.
Let it out.
So, really, it's just a list of things that I'm concerned about and that I think that we should maybe be taking a look at moving forward, even though things are going pretty well right now.
All right, so this has to do with the Jazz or your life?
The Jazz.
Oh, okay. All right.
We might do it with my life later. On another episode, we can just really get personal. But so the first thing I want to talk to you about, ask you, should we be concerned? The big three for the Utah Jazz: Rudy Gobert, Donovan Mitchell, and Bojan Bogdanovic, 5 for 24 against Boston shooting.
Okay, so
should we be concerned about
you're
that?
identifying a big three.
A
big three.
That's what I would call
Conley's
them.
not part of the big three.
No, it's
okay.
Bojan, man.
What was the combined total?
5 for 24
from three.
No, altogether against Boston.
Yeah.
Should we be concerned about that?
Or did we win?
Yeah, but we won 99-93 or something. What was it? 90? I don't know. We didn't score that much.
Yeah.
But they scored less, so
99-94.
that's how you win.
Yeah.
In the game.
I mean, you know what? Those games are going to happen. Why I'm not concerned is because we had some great contributions from everyone. So, even though their shot wasn't going down that night,
Right.
We still had contributions from those guys in the form of assists, rebounds, getting the ball around. And then I feel like this team, when we're clicking, when we're firing on all cylinders, they don't care who's getting the buckets. They don't care how we're getting it done. It is a team win. And I think that when we're in that stage, when things are really going, it's okay. If it happens 2 or 3 games where our big three are shooting such a low percentage, we'll be in trouble. But over the course of these next 20 games, there's going to be a few nights where we're going to run into it again. And I think the other guys are ready to step up.
So no. The answer's no then. We shouldn't. No, just kidding. That's great. That was some good insight there.
I'm not sure what the rules are.
I'm just kidding, dude. I'm just going to give you a true or false quiz. No, that's good. I don't really think we should be concerned either. I don't know. So I've been getting some weird vibes surrounding Donovan a little bit. I don't know why.
What?
I mean, just about like his scoring, and it seems like he's been scoring a lot, but then there's these games where he kind of falls short. I don't care. I mean, I still love him and think he's great and think it's going to be fine. I just
weird vibes.
Something's been feeling kind of weird about it. I don't know. Maybe our listeners can help me explain it. I don't know. Am I the only one? Am I alone in feeling like there's some weird vibes going on? I don't know. Sorry. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Should I edit that out? I don't know. Maybe
you're alone.
See, this is why I'm scared to talk about. This is a safe space. These are things that I'm scared to talk about, man.
I'll try to make it a safe space.
Come on. Anyway, so we shouldn't be concerned about that.
No.
That shooting performance in Boston. Okay. The second thing I want to ask you, should we be concerned, and we talked about this earlier, about Jordan Clarkson's inability to pass? I have written down that, you know how in Spider-Man when he it's like a piece of paper or something, he's trying to let go of the piece of paper, but he can't because he's Spider-Man.
I know what you're talking about. That's
a little bit what it looks like with Jordan Clarkson. Like, it looks like that ball is stuck to his hand and he cannot get rid of it.
Like, I have a hard time even thinking about him not passing being a problem. You know, we have waited for a long time to get a playmaker, create his own shot, and you know what? I mean, and also plays defense and really shoots at a high percentage. Like, I just remember, and AB was awesome.
Yeah.
You know what? And he could create a lot of times, but there was not a consistent good feeling if we were going to him, you know, down the court in large bunches. So
totally.
I haven't been worried one bit about his passing, and you know, I'm just grateful that we have a guy right now who can really get a bucket. When we need a bucket, that guy can do it. And if that means not passing, I'm okay with it.
Has he had really like a single bad game with the Jazz?
You know, I think he's had one where, like, you know, he didn't score above 15 points.
Right.
And his percentages might have been down a little.
Yeah.
But I mean, we say, right, he shoots first. I mean, he looks for his shot first. But when he gets on those runs and starts scoring points, I mean, the floor opens up for everyone else too.
Yeah.
So
it's true.
When they get a pass, a lot of times they're wide open.
Yeah, because the whole defense has collapsed down.
Yeah. So I'm not worried at all. I mean,
yeah,
you can worry about all these things. I won't worry about them.
Okay, that's good. I'll keep carrying this weight. Don't worry about it, man. I'm good. No. I feel like I'm not too concerned about it, but I guess we also haven't had a really good sample size of him not having good games, but still doing that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it seems like he's doing that, but he's also, you know, scoring a good amount of points and really helping out our team. So I guess my answer is too soon to tell.
Too soon to tell.
There's no rules in this game, by the way. We just
Figures.
You can just answer however the heck you want.
Figures.
Hey, this is Dallas, you know, from The Office. It's the rules of Dallas. Anyway, my third point. The Jazz against Boston shot 45 3-pointers. Should we be concerned about that, or is that a good thing?
Oh, I think it's a good thing.
Okay.
We're the number one three-point shooting team by percentage right now in the league. And, you know, if we can get up those shots and we're hitting that percentage every game.
Yeah.
Every game.
I think it's going to be more common as well, especially since the entire league has gone small ball.
Yeah.
They've all gone the way of Houston, it seems like. Or at least with some of their lineup. Like, seems like every team we play, they have some lineup that's just all small ball. So we're going to need to have that three-pointer locked and loaded, because that's how you beat the small ball. Yeah. You just hit your shots. So
it feels good that we've got so many guys that are shooting well this year.
Yeah, absolutely. The next point. So NBA Sarah at NBA Sarah on Twitter.
I like NBA Sarah.
Right.
We met her, had her on the show.
Jazz beat writer.
Yeah.
For the Deseret
She
News.
does a good job too. Have you been following some of her stuff?
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
It's great.
It's really cool. She has
great
some good experience. A really good follow.
Yeah. Check her out.
She's been at I mean, I know this isn't Pump Up Sarah time, but she has some experience with Golden State Warriors. She was out in Philadelphia. So if you're not following her, do. And she writes for the Deseret News, so you can check that out as well.
She was on our show a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, and it was her birthday last week. Did you say happy birthday?
I didn't. No. Yeah, we're not that close on Twitter. I follow her. I'm pretty sure she doesn't follow me. So anyway, anyway. She tweeted during the Boston game that Mike Conley looked more connected with Tony Bradley than he did with Rudy Gobert, and that's kind of concerning. Do you think that's concerning?
Well, I mean, we'd like him to have that connection with both, right?
Right.
I mean, but I think we're just headed in the right direction. If him and Tony are finding some type of, what's the word when they work good together?
Chemistry. Yeah, science.
Yes. If they're finding some of that right now, that's great, and if he can find more of it with Rudy, even better. But they're playing, and I think they're going to be playing a lot more minutes together.
Yeah. I think, it's no secret that Rudy Gobert is a tall man, right?
No.
And it's not the easiest thing in the world to catch a pass at your knees, right? Especially when you're a tall man like he is.
Yeah.
And I think that when the pass comes from Mike Conley, it comes in a little bit lower. It's just how it goes. So maybe that's something that they're working on. Obviously, it's something that they're working on, but I think that we'll start to see that correct here, because the Jazz are just getting hot at the right time. Maybe that's the theme of this episode. So you're not really concerned about it either?
No.
You think?
I don't think our ladies and gents should be concerned either.
Okay, good. Our ladies and gents. Okay. The fifth thing. We've already gone through 4 points. The fifth thing. Currently, with 20 games left, the Utah Jazz first round matchup is going to be the Houston Rockets. Should we be concerned about that?
I'm not concerned.
You're not?
I'm not concerned anymore. I don't want to play the Rockets again in the first round. I don't even really want to play them in the second round just because I don't like them. I don't like to watch them.
Yeah, that's true.
But I feel like the playoffs are going to expose the small ball. The playoffs are going to be we saw when they played the Clippers the other night, right? They shot some horrendous, like 16, 17% from three, and they kept launching them.
That's how it goes there.
You know what?
Yeah.
And so they have some off nights. They're going to be in trouble in the playoffs, or when defenses adjust and force them to do something else, they're not going to know what to do with themselves.
I sure hope you're right, because I have been terrified that this thing is going to take off, because it kills us, Like, it's been a really hard thing for us to overcome. We were just rolling along, and then all of a sudden Houston busts out small ball, and it broke our team for temporarily,
Well, maybe they'll be the ones that fix it.
I sure hope so. So you're not worried about that either. You're just not worried about anything, man.
My life is good right now.
Bob Marley over here.
We're rolling a 4-game win streak.
That's right.
On top of the world.
So the next point. So Bruce Pitcher, his tattoo bet, is it that they'll win 54 or 55?
They'd have to get 55.
Okay. So for that to happen, they have to go 15-5 over their last 20 games. As we said before, 7 of the 20 remaining games are against current playoff teams. We have 2 home and aways against Lakers and Spurs and 4 back-to-backs. So should we be concerned for Bruce Pitcher?
I'm a little concerned for him. Hanson Scotty talked about it on air this week too. And they're a little concerned for him too.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
I don't think he's that excited about a Denver Broncos tattoo, especially since his Raiders are coming to Vegas and all pumped up. But there's a little concern.
Yeah.
I'm glad I didn't wager anything on 55 wins.
Well, yeah, we finally found something that concerns Ryan, everybody. It's the goal of the game. No, I have some more topics. I'm going to try and make him more anxious about the remaining season. So I saw a video this week where they asked Mike Conley something about what people have been saying, and he basically said that he hears what everyone's saying, blah blah blah. Like, basically was saying that he's kind of disappointed with how the narrative has gone, but that it's he doesn't worry about it too much, blah 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 blah. But should we be concerned about that narrative? Like, should we be concerned that we're kind of not driving him out, but kind of being so negative about the whole situation?
I think it's pretty obvious that the players hear they hear the noise. They hear the noise, especially when there's a lot of noise going on, right? And there's been some ridiculous narratives about Conley, and there's been some fair, I think, criticism,
right?
In my opinion. So I think he's a veteran, and maybe somebody newer in the league would have some harder times brushing that off. But I think he understands, for the most part, where the fans are coming from, and really, we're getting hot at the right time. So
exactly.
We're going to,
man.
We're all going to be making up and just happy.
Yeah, this is working out just like we planned it, right? Okay, so this is my last point. Well, okay, I have two more.
Okay.
Let's make this
Your
one
game,
quick.
your rules.
This one's a yes or no. Should we be concerned about coronavirus?
Ooh. Be careful, not concerned.
Okay, good. Wash your hands, everyone.
Please.
Just wash your freaking hands. Okay, last one. Over the past week or so, I've seen a lot of national sports personalities talking about Utah, like the state of Utah, not the Jazz, but the state of Utah. They visited recently.
Yeah.
I'm talking about like Colin Cowherd, talking about like Ryan Russillo.
Yep.
Which I wish my name, had alliteration. Like I wish my first and last name started with the same letter so I could be a sports personality. But
Beautiful here.
yeah, that's basically what they say though, is that it's so beautiful and stuff. And I'm wondering, should we be concerned that too many people are going to be moving here?
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, we
That's
can.
it. That's
We
the
can.
answer. That's
We
my
can.
answer too. In fact, just so everyone knows, if anyone asks, tell them that it's horrible here and people should stop moving here. And in fact, if they're here already, they should probably leave
Yeah.
because it's horrible here, right?
I like it.
It's definitely not the best place in the world.
Never. I think that's fair enough. I mean, it's been a good show.
Yeah. So 90% of those things you're not even close to concerned about,
No.
man. You're just a carefree guy.
My life's good. I got,
It's good, man.
family life's good.
I'm real happy for you,
Personal
buddy.
life's good.
Just really happy for you.
I mean, screw it up by talking some religion, some sports, some politics.
yeah.
But let me ask you this serious question. So, I mean, you're a millennial, we all know.
Yeah, of course.
So I saw this online, but Bernie Sanders walks into a bar and says, free drinks. Who's paying?
Me? Is that who?
No idea.
Is that a joke? Is that your joke?
That's the joke. That's it.
The punchline is who's paying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Free drinks for everyone.
We're going to end on that, man.
Who's paying? Let's do it.
That's going to be the joke of the week. I think this is going to be the segment. Ryan's joke of the week. Let's keep this going, man.
Dad jokes.
You're going to have to buy some joke books.
I'll see what I could do. Thanks for joining us. We appreciate all you out there listening to the Jazz Fan Show. If you don't get to catch us live, make sure you go and do that podcasting.
Yeah.
Give it a listen.
Yeah.
We're gonna finish off our season strong too. We've got some guests coming up that I think everyone will enjoy even more than they enjoy us.
Yeah, we're
Right.
definitely going 20-0 these last 20 weeks here
Let's
on the
do it.
show.
3-1
no question.
this week, 20-0 for the rest of the season.
Jazz Fan Show goal right there.
Join us next week at noon. You're listening to Jazz Fan Show 97.5, 1280 The Zone.
Go Jazz.